This is an Intellivision investor therapy session. Hello humans, and welcome to another episode of Gen X Gamer. Oh, Smash JT. Well, he had a lot of interesting observations about me. Let me just say that. He blocked me on Twitter because I made an observation about what he was doing with his money. But this is not a video to gloat, even though I could. What you see there, what you saw in those videos is a man realizing that he just lost 10 grand, right? And that's a lot of money. I don't care what kind of smack talk he talks, you know, $10,000 is a large amount of money to lose to incompetence. Now, by the things he said, I know that he made some money on the GameStop short squeeze, but the way he described the reasons he invested leads me to believe he's not a very sophisticated investor, okay? That's not putting him down, that's just what I see from what he said. He invested in a company basically by taking somebody's word. If you look at these financials, and you know, one of the criticisms is that he was in the call and he didn't say anything. Let me tell you this, if I had invested 10 grand and somebody read those fucking papers to me, I would have been fucking speechless too. Because what those numbers show is complete incompetence, right? The previous CEO, as nice as a person that everybody describes as he is, he ran that fucking company into the ground. I'm sorry. That's just the facts. That's what those numbers tell you right there, right? And I knew this company was not in a good place when they made that fundraiser when they were claiming 10x returns. And I've told you this already. You guys can go back to all my videos and see all my criticisms for the company, and they still hold true, right? Unless they change directions. Now, I've heard rumors that they're going to start selling some of the software elsewhere. That's a great idea. You know, I mean, I would personally, what I would do, BK the whole thing. And I'm sorry, guys, if you want Intellivision to succeed, the name, you have to bankrupt this project, sell it to somebody else, even if it's some of the same principles. Start over again with software and see where that leads you, right? So you can become profitable again. Try to get off some of these albatross contracts that you signed, because these contracts are signed out of desperation or just plain stupidity. Either one. They're still fucking terrible, right? So I just see gross mismanagement, and that's probably what he realized, right? So he was also pissed at himself, I believe. And you know, who am I to judge? I mean, I don't know what the fuck I would do if I'd lost $10,000 to somebody who I thought was more capable of what he turned out to be. But I'm not here to make fun of you guys. I'm not here to make fun of investors. I'm here to give you a path forward. You know, what I liked about this whole thing is that we get to talk about investing, right? Investing specifically in the video game industry, you know, and now it's expanding. Video games are expanding to crypto, to NFTs, to different things, right? All these people right now, every single one of them that are, you know, crying about NFTs, right? Believe me, every single e-beggar, every single Patreon pimp out there is going to start pushing NFTs once YouTube starts going into NFTs. Believe you me. That's a bunch of hypocrisy. People love money and they chase money all the time, especially people who ask for free money on the internet. But what do? You invested in this company and now you're screwed. I think now you realize you're never going to see any of this money. Well, you know, investing is a hard thing. For those of you looking out there from the outside and think, why would people invest in these type of crowdfunding efforts and, you know, promising 10x? And it's very simple. The average savings for retirement for a U.S. citizen is anywhere from $65,000 to $85,000. That's it, right? And I think in England is a little bit less, from 50 to 75, around there. We're spenders, you know, a lot of Western cultures are spenders. we don't save a lot. It has nothing to do with racism or any other bullshit that you hear out there. I'm just going to give it to you straight. It has to do with people not saving money. It has to do with people spending their money on stupid shit. And if you do that, right, if you do that, the value of portfolio should be bigger than the value of your game collection. It really should, right? If your collection is worth more than what you have saved for a rainy day, it's you that's the problem. It's not your race, it's not your gender, it's not any. You just like to spend too much money. It's just as simple as that. One of the things that I enjoy about traveling is you get to be exposed to different cultures, you know. And when I go through Latin America, they're pretty much the same way, you know. They spend every weekend, you know, whether it's Mexico, Central America, you see the same thing. Every paycheck, you know, half of it gets blown right then and there are things that are just for the now. What you see when you travel is different cultures and how they handle their money, you know. A lot of Asian countries are successful because they save up to 30% of their earnings, if not more. They do without for the future. I can tell you my culture, we sure as hell don't. We love booze, we love parties. We live for the now. You know, that's what we do. So it's very hard to change people's culture and perspectives, but if you want to have money for a rainy day, if you want to have money when you're old, that's what you should do. My motivation is going to the supermarket that I have here. And I see a gentleman that's about 72, 73 years old. And he's the bag boy at the store. Older white gentleman, right? He has the worst of it. Do you think that has to do with race? No. He's supposed to be privileged and he's bagging my groceries. I don't want to end up like that. Neither should you. And that's the reason why these people invest in these things. They don't have enough money for retirement and they're trying to hit a home run at the last minute to see if that will help their retirement savings. It's actually very sad. But I'm not here to clown on anybody. I'm here to give you a few tips, right? Not financial advice, but a few tips. Now, what did I invest my money in instead of the Intellivision Amico? Well, back then I bought a shitload of AMC and did rather well. But now they're crowdfunding and you don't know what you should do. What other opportunities are there? Well, I can't tell you what to do, but I can tell you what I'm doing. Let's see, today's the Super Bowl and there's a rumor that McDonald's might announce Dogecoin, that they will accept Dogecoin. I think I'm going to sprinkle a little bit on Dogecoin, see what happens, you know. It might run up, you know, it might. I never know, right? But that's a calculated risk. Am I putting everything on there? No, absolutely not. The portfolio needs to be diversified and hedged for risk. You want to take the risk out, right? So I myself have a long short portfolio. I have long positions, meaning stocks that I hold for a long time. And I have short positions, right? Stocks that I'm thinking that are going to go down, right? And I invest in those. It's a different type of investment, by the way. But anyway, that's what I try to do. But what you really want to know is what's going to give you multiple returns, right? Well, I'm just going to tell you what I'm spending my money on, not what you should do, but what I'm putting money on instead of investing in this latest crowdfunding of Intellivision. The second thing I'm putting my money on is LTCN. It's a grayscale Litecoin, which is a trust for Litecoin. It's undervalued, right? I'm also putting money in VXX because VXX is a fund that goes opposite the stock market. I believe the stock market's going to go down. So I'm putting money in that because that actually goes up when the stock market goes down. Now, whenever you invest, you have to have a target price to exit. The strategy that I use is that I triple my money and I take my principal out. So I tend to buy things that are very, very undervalued. So Just to give you an example, I buy something for $1. It goes up to $3. I take $1.20 out and let the rest ride. Or I could take 2 out and let 1 ride. It's free money. It doesn't matter if it goes to 0. It goes to 0. I don't care. I doubled my money, right? Let it go up 3 times. You know, that's the easiest way for me. If I know that it's just going to go up twice or something, I'll take 120 out. But that's the case with AMC. AMC, I think, is going to go to, you know, over $40, and it's $18 right now. Yeah, you can make a good chunk of change. Over a longer period of time, it might go higher, right? But I know it's going to do well because the Batman's coming out, and I'm going to go watch it, and that's what anybody's talking about right now. In addition, they're going to raise funds through NFTs for that. Yes, NFTs. NFTs. I love me some NFT. Am I buying the Batman NFT? Probably yes. Anyway, you have Litecoin, which is, you know, undervalued. It's less than $10. That thing should be at least $50. 5x, you know. I'll use that principle. Triple my money. Take the principal out so I don't lose money. The number one rule of investment is not to lose money. Now, I'm not giving you all my trading secrets or anything like that. I'm just giving you basic explanations of what I do or what you should start thinking about. If you lost money in this deal, right? I do feel sorry for people. I do. I'm not here to clown on you, and I'm trying to help you. If you have money on the stock market, the VXX is a great hedge. You know, it's around $20 right now, and that thing should be worth at least 60, right? So, are you going to go 10x? No. But can you make money? Absolutely. Absolutely. I always post my tips on whatever I'm going into. I mean, I have many positions. I usually carry, you know, 25 positions in my portfolio. And I never invest in anything that's going to make me go broke all at once in case it goes to 0. Most of the time, I do pretty well, as you can see. But don't fall for this, guys. You know, saving, making money is a grind. It's going to happen slowly. Do people get rich overnight? Absolutely. But it doesn't happen for everybody that way. Usually you have to grind at it. When investing in projects like the Amico, as far as you making money, you have a better chance of making money on scratchers, statistically. Is it impossible for you to make money? No, but it's pretty close to impossible at this stage of the company because it's been so mismanaged. Now, if you want to buy games or the console, well, that's a different thing, right? That's a different thing. Do I want the console still? More than ever. More than ever. We're going to ride this train till the wheels fall off.
New videos every Monday and Sunday. Thank you for joining me on another episode of the Gen X Gamer. Remember to like and subscribe, click that notification bell, and remember, never ever be afraid to be happy. I'll catch you on the next one. Take care.